I don't know about you, but I have been like doom scrolling online, and I don't want that for myself or my life. I think it's been making me feel blah. Honestly, it's really been not good for me, and I think it's not good for a lot of people, especially my age. I'm 19. A lot of teenagers and early adults, they often doom scroll on Instagram and TikTok because I think we like to avoid real life, and that just seems to be a common trend, especially with my generation of Gen Z. We really just like try and go in this digital world. We're always in this digital world, which means we're not in the real world. We're in this digital fantasy land always. It's not good for us, and it's not good for our brains. This is really my first point on why it's good to like detach from Instagram and TikTok and just socials in general, is because overstimulation. I often get overstimulated because I have autism. However, overstimulation is generally a thing associated with a lot of things, including Instagram and TikTok. Overstimulation, actually, humans aren't supposed to see hundreds of things a day. Humans are really only supposed to remember like 30% of a thing. What we remember is what we remember. The other percent, actually, we just forget completely. It's because our tasks, we like to remember the things that give us emotions. If scenario, we feel emotions and we actually remember it. That's why if you actually make a coffee and put an emotion to it, like, oh, I love this coffee, this is a really good time, you'll remember that because it's associated with an emotion. However, humans aren't really meant to just doom scroll. That is not according to our nature. That is why it's so important that we just don't do that. We just detox. Humans really only remember about 9 things a day. This is why we doom scroll, we just forget. It's also because doom scrolling genuinely makes our attention span so bad. Genuinely so bad. This is because companies, they honestly want you to be addicted to social media. That's why so many people are addicted to social media, is because companies genuinely want you to be addicted because it means they get more clicks, more views, more engagement, and more money. This is why they make it so you get addicted, and it's short form content, which makes your dopamine levels in your brain go crazy because it's dopamine. It's a dopamine hit. But it's like, honestly, I would say nicotine at this point. If you keep doing it every day, it's going to become an addiction, and that's why I think a lot of people are addicted, especially in Gen Z, and it causes numbness and just feeling like unmotivated, because the constant dopamine hits of that can cause really bad serotonin levels and genuinely just depression and unmotivated. If you constantly have short form content, it's going to really fuck up your brain, because you're going to constantly have short form content. You won't know how to, like, sometimes I didn't even know how to watch a movie, a full length movie, because I can't. I'm too used to short form content. My next point, honestly, to help detox, check in with yourself. Small, don't go cold turkey on Instagram. Honestly, just start off with having just an hour in the day. Specifically mornings and night times would be a really great time to just have an hour complete detox from Instagram and TikTok. Just have a moment where you can just read or just smoke. You don't go full turkey on smoking. You start off small and you go for baby steps and habits. You try and work yourself there. Start with, I would say, even time limits on Instagram and TikTok. Make it harder to actually go on Instagram and TikTok. I would say even put your phone in another room in the mornings. That way you're too lazy to even get the phone. It just makes it hard and you don't want to. Stuff like that will really help you detach from Instagram. Media burnout. Well, social media burnout is actually where you are on Instagram so much you can't actually do normal things. Like, even if you had a job, social media burnout would just burn you out instantly. This is why it's not sustainable for your mental health. You need to really disconnect from Instagram, touch grass. My next point is place Instagram with a better hobby. And Instagram is more of a hobby, it's a habit. You're always checking your phone, and straight from the morning, you check your phone. Why? Actually a good way on how to form new habits if you actually put a habit onto another habit. For instance, if you wake up, first thing you do is check Instagram. That is not good for you. It's the first thing you'll ever do all day. It's the first thing your brain is seeing when you wake up. It's not good for you, because if you first thing your brain sees, it's the most impressionable time in the morning. The most impressionable time for your brain is in the morning, because you wake up and all you see is just doom scrolling. That's going to lead you for the rest of your day. You're going to have distractions. You're going to be distracted for the rest of your day because you're doom scrolling in the mornings. This is why if you create a new habit in the mornings, say I have been personally journaling. This is my journal. I've been journaling. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm low-key reading my notes, but journaling is so good for your morning routines. It actually genuinely really helps me, because I have been detaching from Instagram, detoxing myself in the mornings. And I would say the mornings is the most crucial time to detox. Stretch, listen to music, just do anything rather than doom scrolling, because honestly it can ruin your whole day. I would say it's a habit. You gotta really just break that habit. If you want to feel like you're touching grass, go actually touch grass. What are you waiting for? Life is so short. What are you waiting for? Just go outside, touch grass. Put your phone down, touch some grass, go listen to music, go for a walk. It's really such a short life. We only live once, genuinely. Why are we spending so much time behind a screen when we could be actually living life? Life isn't a screen. It's right in front of you. So what are you waiting for? Do stuff for you, not for Instagram. If what you like doing for Instagram, do it for you. Don't just take photos for Instagram. Take photos for you. Do stuff for you. Live memories for you. I would say even make a Pinterest board of what life could look like outside of Instagram and TikTok and just socials in general. Because that's what I've been doing. I've been making Pinterest boards on what I want. Just romanticize your life outside a screen. Make Pinterest boards. Make it look nice. Make it look romanticized. So just think of the little things in life. Really journal about your progress, how you feel outside of Instagram, because this is what life is like, because life isn't just Instagram. Really just romanticize what you feel and how you feel outside of Instagram. I've been studying vision boards recently on how I want my life to look like, and it's on Pinterest. And if you want to follow me on Pinterest, it's Nikita Lely. Humble plug, but honestly, just make a vision board. Romanticize your life. Don't be boring. Don't fit in with people. Most people, honestly, it's not hard to stand out. If you want to be better than other people, think about what other people are doing in life. Most people are unmotivated. No set goals for life. Always on their screen. Just do what other people are not doing. And it's only easy to stand out because that's just what people do. If you want to stand out, if you want to be better, do better. It's easier to say than do. If you actually say you're going to make these plans, but you don't actually make these plans, you're never going to actually do it. You got to make a step routine on how to actually detox. You need to really think about how you're going to do it. Because if you say you're going to do it, you're not actually going to do it. You got to really do it. Sometimes you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, I don't want to exercise, I want to just doom scroll my phone. And that's okay, it's valid to feel that. But you got to really push yourself in those moments. Otherwise, you're going to fall back into that habit and you're going to fall back into doom scrolling and you're going to just be miserable and burn out. And a big burnout, and it's not going to be good. You got to really push yourself. Commit to habits. Be hard on yourself in those moments. It's a moment that is you're valid to feel, but if you don't act on it, you will go back into that mindset of I'm lazy, I feel sluggish. My next point is connect and reset. This is how you just connect to the world more, connect to nature, connect to the real world. Like I said, the world isn't behind a screen, it's in front of you. Connect to nature, connect to the real world, real people. Focus on real good relationships, authentic relationships. Try new hobbies, honestly. Just look on Pinterest, look up hobby. Generally, you'll get ideas. Draw something. Just do something new. Read a book. If you even put a book on your pillow, it will make you want to read the book. Talk to old people, honestly. Like, my next point is you could just talk. If you want to talk to people, you can literally go on a walk and talk to some old person, like anyone. Old people love being talked to by like teenagers, especially teenage girls, because they like, a lot of people don't actually talk to old people anymore. It's really depressing. It's like, as a society, we forget that old people are a thing, I think sometimes. But if you just talk to old people, they're really interesting. They have really good insights in life and they would love to talk to you. It's always good to talk to an old person. Do things that make you feel alive again, like go on a run. Just connect, breathe air. There's also another technique I feel it's really good if you are stressed. It's called grounding. It's where you ground yourself. It's where you think of your senses, what you smell, what you hear, what you see, what you feel. That's called grounding, and it will help you ground your way from Instagram and really help you connect to the real world, nature. Go for a walk, go on nature and just practice grounding, and it will really, my end point for this video, the world isn't behind your screen. Like I said, it's literally right in front of your eyes. The world isn't behind your screen. It's right in front of your eyes. You can see it, you can hear it, you can smell it. But we have this phone that we're so addicted to that we just forget. Make sure, don't be like everyone else. Get off your phone and just be alive again. Breathe. It's okay. Because we are human and we are able to live and thrive without the phone, because we have a life outside this phone. And I think that's okay.